Hello and welcome to the Fedora Files. I'm Gregory Fedora. With me today is Sarah Johnson and Patrick Withrow. They run the Thunderbolt Fitness Challenge. So, what is the Thunderbolt Fitness Challenge?
You want to say?
Yeah.
So the Thunderbolt Fitness Challenge, it's a fitness challenge, and right now it's only online, and it's a team-based challenge. So I put people together on teams all over the globe. Pretty much, we've had people all over the States, Canada, Europe, Philippines,
Japan.
and it's teams of 5, and you get points for every mile that you document on foot or on a bike. We give out daily exercises. She's really good in the kitchen, so she does nutrition challenges, and there's a couple other things, but pretty much it's just to keep people accountable and give people a community that they can rely on while they go after their health and fitness goals.
That sounds great because, especially now during the pandemic, some of the country in the world won't let you go out to a gym, but this kind of gives you that feeling. You're part of a gym, you're part of a group, you're staying healthy.
Yeah.
How did you come up with this idea? Was it during the pandemic or before the pandemic? When did you come to this realization?
It was way before the pandemic. I was out in Tennessee on a Christian retreat with some friends, and I just saw how it was like hundreds of people. And I saw how people were coming together for one thing. They all came together for Jesus. And I love Jesus, but I know not everyone does. So I was like, I know everyone loves fitness. So I could get people together to take care of themselves. And at the time I didn't have any money. And so I was like, well, I don't have any land. I can't create these Spartan races or CrossFit events or whatever. So I was like, I'll just keep people accountable online. And so that's the main thing, is to keep things focused on one thing. And I was actually, one other thing that motivated this idea, I was reading this book called The One Thing. And it was like 100 some page book, and I read it all in one day. And it just kept on saying pretty much just focus on one thing and be consistent with it. And that's what Thunderbolt's been for me for 4.5 years. And Sarah joined me has it been 2 years now?
It'll be 2 in November.
Yep. We've been together for 2 years. In the beginning, she was doing the challenges,
participating.
But then I asked her to help me because she's a personal trainer. She's been a spin instructor. She's used to be an occupational therapist assistant. So she's more educated than I am as far as the health and fitness realm. And so I was thinking, okay, well, if I have her helping me, we can just help more people, and I can focus on my strengths. She can focus on her strengths.
Yeah.
So you said that part of it is doing miles. I'm assuming running and biking and those kind of things. What are the other, you said there's physical challenges or are there races that you have to do? What other ways do these people get these points? And what happens, like you said, they're teams. When a team wins, what is it? What do they achieve? Are they Thunderbolters for life or what?
So every challenge is a little bit different. I kind of just go off the feedback of people that participated in the previous challenge. So some challenges, we've done a lot of different things in our challenges. We'll have sometimes performance-based challenges, like who can run the fastest at a mile pace, or right now how it's set up is you get a set amount of points for running or walking, and yet you get a set amount of points for biking. So it's like a 3-to-1 ratio. So for every mile that you run, you get 300 points, or every mile that you bike, you get 100 points. So, and it's so that's the main part as far as how you get points for your team. But we give out a daily exercise challenge, and
yeah, and we we use that part of the challenge. So every day we post a new exercise. And that's, to get people moving and to kind of see, because we have them post videos of themselves doing the exercise. And so that's a way for us to see how they are doing and where they're at physically, and giving them constructive feedback with the exercise, something that they maybe should do differently or change, or encourage someone, telling them like great form, whatever. But it's another way that we educate people, but also it's how they get points.
And we're keeping it simple, and we're selling people on being disciplined and hardworking. So it doesn't matter if you do CrossFit or you're a swimmer, a runner, a triathlete, a grandma, a grandson.
Because it's like we get that everybody is at different levels fitness wise. Some people are just starting out. Some people have been doing, whatever workouts they do for years. So, or people that are just getting back into whatever it is. We want to accommodate anyone and everyone that wants to join, but they have to have that competitive, very like motivated spirit. That's all we really care about.
You have to be willing to help your team out.
Right.
If you're not willing, like that's the big thing. Like, because there's a lot of teams that fail, and it drives me nuts because I want every team to succeed, but there have to be losers, and there can only be one winner every challenge. And I think it's great for seeing physical results. It's great for meeting new friends, like across all over different places around the world. But it's also just like, I grew up playing baseball and football and basketball and just being in these team environments. But as we get older, we get less and less team environments and less community. Like the only things that I can think of that you can get community after you're like done being competitive in sports is it's church and your family, and maybe a CrossFit gym, or there's not many outlets, like your job. I guess you can hang out with your friends at your job. So
yeah, and in light of everything that's happened in the past year, Thunderbolt was really a good outlet for so many people to come together, still stay in contact with people, still move our bodies, get a workout in, however we need to do it. And I think that having that online community during the past year was awesome, because it kept people in communication, and we still had that community aspect when we weren't like physically together.
Especially like when all the gyms closed down, like it also helped us to kind of like think outside the box, like, okay, now people don't have access to gyms, so like we got to think of what can we be doing at our house or at our homes and things like that. So,
and I will say, with in light of everything, people are being more creative with if we don't have a pair of dumbbells,
they got wine bottles.
They got wine, yeah. Laundry detergent.
Yes.
That bourbon?
No, this is port.
Nice.
That looks good.
You're drinking water.
Yep.
So, where do you hope Thunderbolt will go now? Now we see that the pandemic is magically starting to go away, and people are getting their shots and stuff, and gyms will be opening up. I know many places they already are, but there's some places still that are straggling. But now that this is opening, where do you hope Thunderbolt will be like in a year from now, or even 5 years from now? Where are you hoping this goes?
To go back to the beginning, that I love that in-person experience when I went to Tennessee. Like, I love the experience with building my relationship with God, but I also was like, man, like this would be so cool if I could do this with fitness, because that's the one thing that I'm good at. I'm not really a good Christian. I swear, I make mistakes all the time. I'm not someone to follow to be like, hey, but I think I'm someone to follow as far as fitness and health, because I don't let people quit on themselves.
Well,
So
I think what
I
the cool
lead
part
on that.
about that is going into that, chasing that rabbit trail, but it doesn't matter what you believe, what,
Yeah, I want the Christian, the atheist, the
it's a way to bring
Muslim,
different
Jew.
people from different backgrounds together, and you can do that through fitness, which is really cool.
Yeah,
because everyone, no matter where they come from,
male,
ideology,
Yeah.
physical fitness is important to anyone, no matter what your ideology, whatever your religious upbringing is.
Right.
Everyone has to take care of themselves. If you don't, you die, and then it doesn't matter what you believe or what you do. Like, you got to take care of yourself. But as far as what our game plan is for the next year, so right now we're currently in a challenge, and so we do 40-day challenges, and then we take 30 days off from online challenges, and we are following that. I will be doing 7 consistent online challenges, so 40 days on, 30 days off. And then the game plan is to next year have our first in-person event. We should hopefully be good to go with COVID and all that. And like, we live in Florida, so we're pretty.
We live in the Sunshine State, so we'll take advantage of that for the.
Yeah, and our rules are
you
pretty.
You guys can do whatever you want down there. Nobody's stopping.
Yeah.
We didn't really have a pandemic, but we did a little bit, but yeah.
Yeah.
So,
but yeah, we definitely want to expand it to in-person events.
We're going to start with one for 2022, and then hopefully we can make it like a seasonal thing. Like, and what we don't have like final details just yet, but ideally I want it to be like a competition team based, but also maybe if someone doesn't want to be a part of the competition side of things, there might be like a yoga seminar one day, or there might be like a motivational speaker, or like just this like a 4-day retreat that is just kind of just resets you and gets you ready, because that's what that retreat did for me. It created Thunderbolt. If I didn't go there, I would have never thought of Thunderbolt. So I want to do something like that, because I might be able to help so many people. Sarah might be able to help so many people, and just all of us getting together in person. Like, we're supposed to be like, people are tribal. We're supposed to be in groups and I want to be in person with people. Like, the online challenges are cool, but that's not my goal. I want to be outdoors and working out and stuff. Some other plans that we have, like, we're wearing Thunderbolt shirts. We would love to keep on building that back up. That kind of slowed down with COVID. One of the places that I was getting our apparel had to close down for a little bit. I think they're back open and running. So
yeah, we want to branch out, but make more apparel items. So
different products. I work at GNC on the side. I also used to personal train. I still kind of personal train with Thunderbolt, just by coaching and motivating people, but not in person at the moment. But I also, on the side, I work at GNC, and for the last 10 years, I've worked at GNC's, Complete Nutrition's, personal train. I've written a book on my perspective on health and fitness. It's been since I was a senior in high school. It's pretty much been the one thing that I've consistently been doing, and I just love helping people with it. But I would love to get into the supplement world. I know it's a hard thing to get into, but I feel confident that I could create products that I believe in, that I think are healthy and good for, just good for getting the results that you want.
Yeah, and we're also playing with the idea of getting away from Facebook, because that's how we do the challenge right now, is through a private Facebook group. but we're playing around with the idea of an app, maybe something that's more exclusive, to get people away from the social media aspect, where we still maybe there's still a Facebook group, but then there's also the app too as well for people to use to document and things like that. So things we're playing around with, but we definitely have been putting things into writing, trying to figure out what's next. Yeah.
So how would someone find you? What if they want to join the challenge? Like, how would they join it? What does it cost? And where would they, like you said, it's on Facebook. Is it just type in Thunderbolt Challenge, or?
You can go to thunderboltchallenge.com to sign up. It's $40 for a 40-day challenge.
That's just $1 a day. It's less than a cup of coffee.
Very affordable, and you get a lot out of it. I think
we provide, again, with the exercises, I provide recipes. I provide educational things where I'll post things in there that are exclusive to Thunderbolt Challenge. So you're getting that accountability, and that's the biggest part. And that's what we all really need to kind of push us to our goals and to stay on task for things that we want to accomplish.
Yep. And so you can also, we do the challenge as of right now on Facebook. So if you search my name, Thunderbolt Pat, that's my name on Facebook, find me on there, send me a message. The group that we use, it's private. You can't even find it, because I feel like that's also a nice thing, is not all of us want to be blasting our fitness journey to everyone on our friends list. Like, this can be something private for, like, you could just come into this challenge by yourself, and I can put you on a team with some people from Norway, or I can put you on a team with a person from Tennessee, Alaska, Michigan, or you can come into this challenge with 4 of your friends. So, or you could come in with a friend and I can put you on a team. But yeah, find me, Thunderbolt Pat.
Yeah, he'd be easier.
Her name, Sarah Becca Johnson. You can find her.
Sarah with an H.
Yep, with an H. And we're on Instagram at Thunderbolt Challenge. We don't do Twitter. We don't tweet. That's not fitness.
I think those 2 outlets are like our best.
Yeah.
I'm actually venturing right now into the world of TikTok.
Yep.
Because that's the new thing now. So we're be on the lookout for a Thunderbolt TikTok, because
I'm not on TikTok yet. Someday.
Well, it's no offense, but it's like all the young people are on TikTok.
Yeah. You're really old.
Well,
you're
thank you.
You're like the oldest people I've met.
I appreciate that. And so people like me can join Thunderbolt Challenge, correct?
Oh, yeah. Of course.
Yep. We've had people in there, I believe we've had some as old as 70, even though that's not old. Like, the human body's supposed to live to 120 if you take care of it.
Yeah, so, we have someone in the challenge that's close to 60, and it's anyone and everyone can do the challenge.
Yeah, I think his name's Skippy. But
what kind of man is named Skippy?
I know, he's he's been doing the challenge for since the beginning. It's his nickname. His nickname's Skippy Carmichael, and he loves to be the villain, and I love it because it pushes people to want to beat him.
Yep, we appreciate it.
Yeah. I like the smack.
Maybe talk. I will join it one day, and I'll take Skippy on myself.
Yes.
But yeah, it's an awesome challenge. Everyone should try it. I'm not like, eventually we'll probably get into supplements or selling different products. But we're just trying to convince people by selling you on yourself, by just getting disciplined, follow the diet that you believe in, follow the exercise routine that you believe in. We'll have a daily exercise for people to do, but you don't have, like, It's
Yeah, so we now implemented like a nutrition challenge, and so we provide recipes and I show how to do it, but we are very lenient in the fact of if you have an allergy or a dietary restriction, it can cater to that. You can change it up, but we're trying to teach and like help people think outside the box a little bit about how to make healthier choices with your diet, because that plays a big role with your health is your nutrition. So,
and there's no one way.
Right. Everyone's different. So we get that. We don't tell people what's the right diet.
Or the white way. The right way of exercising. So yeah. If you're a bodybuilder, if you do CrossFit, if you do yoga, like whatever style of exercise you do, join the challenge.
Mm-hmm.
That's wonderful. Well, I thank you both for coming on and telling me about the Thunderbolt. And that's Thunderbolt Pat on Facebook, or Sarah Becca Johnson with an H on Sarah.
Yes.
Or go to Instagram for Thunderbolt Challenge.
Thunderbolt Challenge, and then your
Sarah. Don't ask. I gotta look it up.
It's all right. Well, they can find you those ways, and
yes, yeah, it's a lot. Yeah.
So, but again, thank you again, and be sure if you're listening to the podcast, go by fedoracrt.com to check out the other podcasts we have. And again, thank you, Sarah and Patrick, for coming in and joining me here on the Fedora Files. Until next time, stay safe.